Duct tape doesn't fix everything. We've all heard the saying that duct tape can fix anything. Well, I know that statement is a lie. When does someone begin to worry about their body image? Is it as an infant? Is it in a group of their peers at a very young age, and noticing that you're all different in many different ways? Is it when you enter school in first grade? Or is it the second grade? Maybe third grade? When does it start? I was oblivious to my body image. I was much too involved with being a child. But when it hit me hard. I was in the locker room after PE, putting on my cheerleading uniform. I wore it so proudly, until Vicky, a girl who did not make the team, told me I was too fat to be a cheerleader. I shrugged her off as being jealous that she didn't make the squad, and I did. But she had planted a seed of doubt, the seed of insecurity that had not been there before. I wondered about her comment all day, letting it grow, letting it fester inside of me. And when I got home, I was convinced that I was too fat to be a cheerleader. But I had to be one. I had to be one that very night. My parents had worked too hard to buy that uniform, and I did not want to let them down. Then the idea came to me as I walked past a roll of my brother's duct tape. In the mirror, earlier, I had noticed that if I squeezed my sides, I looked a lot thinner. So I did what any 14-year-old would do. I grabbed the duct tape and began taping my body, pulling it tight. I pulled it so tight till I found it hard to breathe, but I knew the price would be worth it. I looked about 10 pounds slimmer, and not so fat in my cheerleading uniform. I had to safety pin my skirt so it would stay on. I hopped around the bathroom, making sure none of the tape would show. I was ready. I was so proud of myself. I was instantly slimmer. I went to the game. All the jumping, tumbling, and running around was painful. The tape was ripping my skin with every move. I had tears in my eyes the whole night. When I made it home, I went to my bedroom. I began to take off the tape. I had blisters, blood, missing flesh. I let out small screams into a pillow. The pain was not worth being skinny. I could not get all the tape off. I was exhausted, just too tired and in too much pain. So I went to bed and decided I would get the rest off in the morning. I got all the tape off and have a small scar till this day from that night. But even more, I had changed. I went to my mama and told her I was going to quit cheerleading. She asked me why. With tear-filled eyes, I told her why. My mama looked at me dumbfounded, and then she asked me, "Lacey, are you fat?" I replied, "Yes, ma'am." She goes, "Well, then, you're fat." She goes, "You are whatever you think you are." But I said, "Mama, it was Vicky." And my mama, who never let her children blame anyone else except themselves, she goes, "No, it wasn't Vicky who decided you were fat. It was you. When you quit having confidence within yourself, then you're defeated." Confidence, Mama said, would take you a long way. My mama was right then, and she's still right today. She told me that until I believed in myself, no one would ever believe in me. I've always had confidence in myself after that. because I knew my mama was right. The only person who could ever take that away from me was me. I learned a valuable lesson from my mama, that confidence would take you as far as it needed to take you. I went on in high school. I cheered the next 4 years, played softball, in beauty pageants, even took car mechanics, and never did I let my body or my body image get in the way. I was who I was, fat or skinny. Guess I was like that little girl maybe at 4, who just danced and twirled because that's what I wanted to do. And to this day, I'm still doing what I want to do. And yeah, I still have those days. Flashback of a 14-year-old girl looking in the mirror, being instantly slim because of duct tape. But then I rubbed my hand against a small scar on my hip. Then I recall that it isn't worth it. The pain was too much. So I guess the statement that duct tape can fix anything, well, is a lie. But having confidence and believing in yourself will fix anything.